Hi guys, Autumn here today. Today I'm going to do my August wrap-up and September TBR. In the month of August I read 16 books, which is pretty good, but I started school last week, so that's going to go down. So let's just get started. The first book I started in July, so I finished it in August, which is Indestructible Desires by Danielle Jamie and it looks like that. This is the third book in the Savannah series, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, so I won't go in too much detail because it's the third book, but it just follows the same couple, Savannah and Kyson or something. What is his name? Caden. It just follows them. I enjoyed it. Now, the next book I finished, I also started in July, and this is the Morganville Vampires Volume 1 by Rachel Kane. It has The Glass House, which is book 1, and The Dead Girls Dance, which is book 2. And this was a reread for me. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So, this series is about Claire, and she is 16 and she's very smart. So she graduated high school early, and she wanted to go to college, but she wants to get into like MIT or something. So her parents thought she was too young for that, so they wanted her to go to like a community college or whatever, so she moved to Morganville, Texas. And she lived in the dorms, but something like wasn't right about the dorms. So then she moved to the Glass House, and then she met Shane, Michael, and Eve, and they become friends and stuff. And obviously she realizes that this town is not what it seems, and there's a lot of vampires. So yes, it's a very good series. I really enjoyed the series, so yes, 5 out of 5 stars. And then I read The Outsider by Michaela Smaltzer, and I also read The Insider and Fighter, which is this is Outsider's book 1, The Insider is book 2, and Fighter is book 3. And I started book 4, Avengers, in July. I have not finished that. I am currently 47 pages in, but this series I've given each book 5 stars. I really enjoyed this series, but pretty much this series follows Sophie and Camden. So yes, pretty much Sophie doesn't realize she's a shifter. So she moved in with her grandma, and then she found her mate or whatever, it's a very good series. I enjoyed it, and they're very fast reads. So, yes. And then the next book I finished was Crash Into Me. I don't know why. Go. Okay. Crash Into Me by K.M. Scott. And this is book 1 of the Heart of Stone novels. I think I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I'm not 100% sure. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. It was good. It follows Nina. She's the main character. And Tristan, I think that's his name. And it was okay. Then the next book I read was the Cranberry Inn series by Beth Ickman, which book 1 is Room for You. Book 2, Room for More. And book 3, Room for Just a Little Bit More. And I gave this series 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this series. This series follows, I can't remember their names. Wow. Casey and Brody. This series follows them. Casey is a single mom of I think she's like 4, something like that, and her mom has like a bed and breakfast thing, and then one night there was a big old storm, and then Brody ends up at the bread and breakfast, and he is a hockey player. So it just follows them in their life and how that that can impact, yeah. And then I finished and reread the Until series by Aurora Rose Reynolds. I reread the first 3, Until November, Until Trevor, Until Lily, and then I read Until Nico for the first time. I gave this series 5 out of 5 stars. I love this series. It's one of my favorite series I've read this year. I really enjoyed it. Very good. This series follows their 4 brothers, and then it follows them finding love and how their stories happened and all that stuff. Very good series. I loved it. And then I finished Opal by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the 3rd book in the Lux series. I gave this 4.75 stars. I enjoyed it, but it was my least favorite of the Lex series so far. But I still loved it. I just didn't like it as much as I liked the others. So, yes. And then I read Music of the Soul by Katie Ashley, which is a novella of the Runaway Train series. So this is 2.5. And then, but this has follows Abby and Jake, and this little novella is about their wedding and they're becoming parents of twins and stuff like that. So yeah. And then I read Strings of the Heart by Katie Ashley, which is the third book of the Runaway Train series. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, and this may be my favorite of the series. I really enjoyed this one, and this follows Allison and Ryan. And then I am about 70% through of Promise Me by Barbie Borahamin. So yeah, those are all the books I've read in August, and for my TBR, it is going to be Finish Promise Me by Barbie Burlham, Finish Avengers by Michaela Smalter, then read Origin by Jennifer L. Armentrout, then The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, then I have With This Heart, by R.S. Gray, and Against All Odds by Angie McCallan. And then I am going to participate in a year-thon, which is New Adult. So the 2 new adult books I am going to read are Deeper by Robin York and Shadowboxer by Carrie Quinn. So that is my TBR and August wrap-up. Leave in comments below what you read and what you are going to plan to read in September. Bye!